My name is Taylor Laredo, and I work as the Community Navigator in the Houston office of Texas Housers, and I come here today to speak in strong support of the apartment inspection ordinance. The proposed ordinance would be nothing short of a game changer for the majority of Houstonians, 58%, who are renters, ensuring that their homes are safe and decent. In my work with renters on the ground, I've seen firsthand the impacts to tenants' mental health and their physical well-being living in conditions that are inhabitable. And the answer is never as simple as just move or just call and report the conditions. Tenants living in properties with substandard conditions are often and rightfully so fearful of retaliation and eviction for reporting poor conditions, and they may not have the option to move from their property due to its affordability, its location, the school district of their choice, or, as you heard from Ms. Koo, the general disruptiveness of moving. The legal process for Texas tenants to hold their landlords accountable for incomplete repairs and unsafe conditions is, bluntly put, arcane and unnecessarily burdensome for working class renters. And this proposed ordinance is a critical first step to rectify that stopgap in the law. And by holding property owners accountable to their contractual obligations to provide housing that is decent for living, an obligation that's sadly neglected by property owners who sometimes favor profit over people. We offer our support for the proposed ordinance as written, as it provides a common sense and data-driven solution to the accountability deficit for inhabitable conditions through the creation of this high-risk apartment registry, follow-up inspections, and new mechanisms for escalating enforcement if necessary. We also support the revival of the Apartment Standards Enforcement Committee to ensure that key stakeholders are actively working together in coordinating implementation of this program and providing recommendations for improvements. We offer the following recommendations for improvements as it's currently written. In the interest of furthering opportunities for tenant participation and inclusion in the program, we'd like to see at least one tenant representative on ASEC, ensuring that the tenant advocacy program, as noted in section 10-177, is robust, offering resources, coordinating outreach and educational events to engage tenants about this program and their rights in general, and exploring the addition of additional safeguards to really protect tenants against retaliation, as it has a high concern for reporting code violations. We would also like to see that the city work to ensure that tenants' concerns as reported through 311 are addressed and followed up on in a timely manner, as we've heard sometimes those slip through the cracks, and also contemplating the creation of an anti-displacement fund for tenants who might be displaced due to code violations. And in the interest of expanding this program in the future, we'd like to see eventually the establishment of just a rental registry for all properties in the city, publicly available for multifamily properties based on the definition established in this text.
Now, you mentioned renters in general, and this ordinance specifically addresses multifamily housing, but are you saying that you think that all rental properties should be incorporated in this ordinance, or stick with the multifamily at this point and look at other options later?
Yes, ma'am. Essentially saying that, like, this program, in the current, it focuses on those high-risk units. In the future, I think having a registry for all multifamily properties. We don't want to be too burdensome on small landlords, single-family, your mom-and-pop type, but for multifamily, all multifamily in the future, yes.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Okay. Thank you all.